Jason Sancho warned Aston Villa failure could kill his career.
Mason Greenwood rejects international call-up for Jamaica national team.
Welcome to our new edition of News from Carrington. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Former Aston Villa star Gabby Agbonlahor has warned Jason Sancho his time there is make or break, and a failure to impress could be very detrimental to his career. Sancho has found himself at some of the world's biggest clubs. He had huge success at Borussia Dortmund after leaving Manchester City in his youth, and did a decent job at Chelsea last season on loan from Manchester United. The Blues had an obligation to sign him permanently, but amid issues with agreeing personal terms, they paid £5 million to send the forward back to Old Trafford. There, he is not wanted, and he has been loaned to Aston Villa for the season, in a move Agbonlahor feels is absolutely pivotal. He said on TalkSport, "His stats are obviously getting worse and worse. For me, his contract is up at the end of the season. I think Manchester United might have the option of an extension of 1 year. It's make or break. If he doesn't put in a top season for Aston Villa and do really well, your £350,000 a week will go down to £50,000 a week at your new club. The problem is, Rashford similar, one game is unbelievable, and you're like, oh yes, next week, oh, you're not running around, you don't fancy it today?" That's been the problem with Sancho, and if he does that at Aston Villa, he won't play. It is not suggested that Villa have an option to buy in their loan for Sancho, so he'll be at the end of his deal come the end of the season. He said, United, just to protect themselves and their asset, will probably take up that option to extend Jason Sancho's contract. They want to ensure he doesn't walk out on a free transfer next summer. The main thing for Sancho at the moment is to be playing football and playing regularly. The talent is there, there's no doubt about that, so he'll be looking to get back to his best. That situation would be good for everybody involved. It would be good for United because it would put him in the shop window and potentially increase his price tag ahead of next summer. And it would be good for Sancho to be back playing at a high level.
Aston Villa Roundup. Rodgers value to soar.
After deterring other clubs from making bids for Morgan Rodgers in the summer, Villa could see the star's value rise soon. Team talk sources have suggested he could legitimately become a £100 million player with another good season. Meanwhile, Mohamed Salah has sent a message to Villa new boy Harvey Elliott stating they are lucky to have him on board. And 3 reasons why Emi Martinez did not get his move from Villa Park to Old Trafford have emerged: his age, his demand of £200,000 per week, and the fact Villa wanted £40 million. Which Villa new boy will perform best this season?
Mason Greenwood rejects international call-up.
Mason Greenwood has rejected the opportunity to return to the international stage after finding his form with Marseille. Since reigniting his career with his loan spell at Getafe, former Manchester United attacker Mason Greenwood has gone from strength to strength. In La Liga whilst on loan, the 23-year-old grabbed Getafe's Player of the Season award after scoring 10 goals and grabbing 6 assists in 36 games. However, after securing a £26.6 million move to Marseille in 2024, the former England international has continued to impress. Last season Greenwood netted 22 goals and grabbed 6 assists in 36 games, doubling his goal tally from his time at Getafe in just as many games, making him runner-up for League One top goalscorer just behind PSG's Ousmane Dembele. Despite being only 3 games into the 2025-26 League One campaign, Mason Greenwood is already showing his form, with a goal and 2 assists. As such, the 23-year-old has grabbed the attention on the international stage once again, with Steve McLaren offering him a call-up to the Jamaica national squad, being eligible to play for the side through his grandfather. GB News has reported Steve McLaren's comments on his offer to Greenwood, saying, "We acquired a passport, and we expected him to be coming to this camp, but in a conversation with his family, he's not going to commit at this time to anybody." He continued, "It's a little bit disappointing. We probably have to be more patient. We will keep pursuing him because I know from my conversations with Mason that he loves Jamaica. He wants to concentrate on club football and not commit to an international team at the moment. He's taking his time over that."
Who knows in the future?
By rejecting the Jamaican call-up, Greenwood is keeping the door open to rejoin the England squad down the line. However, with only 1 international cap to his name, he fits the criteria to be able to make the switch if he chooses to do so.